Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're safe and well. I hope you had a good weekend. In fact, I hope you had a better weekend than we did. We were very, very busy on Saturday. That was the good bit. But when we came home, there was a leak in the bathroom. Now, the weather's not been brilliant. We've had a lot of rain. We have had a leak in the bathroom roof before. We've got a little room above it where the central heating boiler is, the hot water cylinder and all that kind of stuff. Not the boiler, the cylinder. Oh God, I'm still knackered, aren't I? Anyway, so there Mike was at sort of 8:30 on a night, going up to try and find out what was going on. Turns out we've got a copper pipe which is to do with the hot water cylinder, and it's worn through. So we had a pinhole leak. So there the poor lad is up the ladder in a small room, desperately trying to stop the spray, and he managed to put like a bandage of sticky tape round it, so it's just a drip now. And could we get a hold of our plumber? No. Today's job for me, apart from work, obviously, is getting hold of the emergency plumber. So, like I say, I hope you had a better weekend than we did. No central heating as well, or hot water. Hey ho. Right, on with work. Grandfathered registrations in the UK. We have the list of grandfather registration substances. I am putting the link below this video now. Now, DEFRA have published it, even though they've been notified to the HSE. But just like we get with things from the HSE, we don't have an online searchable list. All we have is an Excel spreadsheet. So there's just over 4,000 substances on this, and it's useful for two reasons. The first thing is, if you are thinking about doing a do-in, it will tell you if someone else is doing a grandfathering, and therefore there will be a certain amount of supply of chemical on the GB marketplace. What you can't tell from the list, because it is only the chemical name, the CAS number and the EC number, which of course we are retaining in GB law, at least for the time being. You can't see who's done the grandfathering, and you can't tell how many people have done it, so whether it's just one company or multiple companies, and you can't tell what volume of product they are registering. So it's a help, but it's not as big a help as I think the HSE were hoping. Because I think what they're doing, although I may be wrong, is I think they're trying to avoid this whole business like we had with REACH pre-registration, where everybody pre-registered everything on their list. So what can you do if you're in this situation where something's been grandfathered, but you're not quite sure about whether there's going to be enough capacity in effect for your stuff? Well, the simple thing to do is, if you've got the ability to make a do-in, if you've bought it from within the EU in the 2 years prior, or it's been on the market, you've had some and you've used it, then make a do-in. It's simple, it's easy, it's cheap. But if you really, really, really need to know who's done the grandfathering, then the only thing you can do is to do a Section 26 inquiry, which will start the process of making a registration. It doesn't mean that you absolutely have to go and make an immediate registration, but it will get you into the SEEF and you can see who's in there, and that will give you more information. However, I would say don't annoy the HSE and do it. If you can get away with just doing a do-in and sort things out later, that's probably, it's easier and cheaper for you, and it's probably going to be easier for the HSE to administer as well. And God knows everybody is overworked at the moment. Now, the other reason that, or the other set of people that this list is important for, are people who are actually thinking about bringing new material in on import, or making new material for the first time in GB. That's making by reaction. So if you think you genuinely have to do a Section 26 inquiry, this will tell you if someone has already grandfathered. And that's super important, because if you are going to make a Section 26 inquiry and someone else has grandfathered, then you will be placed in that SEEF, in that, or whatever our GB name for it is. You will be placed in the same group as them, and you can take advantage of the phase-in. So you can do what they call an NRES registration, which is new registration of existing substances. And that means you don't have to put the full information forward till you can actually buy it as part of the SEEF, and everybody will register at the same time, which makes life easier for the HSE, makes life a lot easier for industry. However, if you're going to do a Section 26 and it's not on that grandfathered list, then you know you're going to have to go for a full registration before you can import or you can actually start to manufacture. So you'll need all the data to start with. Instead of the NRES, the new registration, which is where you have to make the registration and pay HSE, but your dossier is full of waivers and it's saying we're going to put the data in at a later date once we've actually bought it. And we're on the sort of time scale for doing that, which can be 2, 4 or 6 years, I believe, but don't quote me on that because I am not a REACH expert. But yes, so this list being published, it really is a big deal. It's important information. It might not have everything we need to know, especially if you're thinking about doing a do-in, but it's certainly extremely important for anybody who's thinking about doing a Section 26 inquiry for bringing new material in from outside GB. The other thing to be aware of, which is simply a rumour at this stage, is it's possible that there may be a quick reopening of the grandfathering process for companies who are outside GB and who have had to set up an OR, because that takes time, but to set up an OR in GB and to be able to reopen. So this grandfathering list may be updated in the future. It's very much a watch this space thing as usual. So that's it for me for today. What I nearly forgot. Reasons to be cheerful. It's so busy at the moment. Calm down. Deep breaths. Sorry. The fast show clip. We're doing the fast show again because there's just so much in it that we can add to the ones we did probably this time last year. So this one is the Rambler hiking song. So I'm just putting that in below this video just now. Whatever you're doing today, hope you have a great day. Hope you're not as stressed as I am. Where's that plumber's number? It's just one of those days. But yeah, have a good day today. And I hope to catch up with you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Bye.